Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Gizmo Joe. Today we're going to be taking a look at a wireless PCIe adapter for a desktop computer. Now the reason why I bought this was because the desktop computer that I have doesn't have a wireless card in there, nor does it have Bluetooth. So I've been using the little USB dongles, which is really a pain because, obviously it chews up USB ports, but they're just not that fast, and I just wanted something that had a little bit better performance. So I went hunting around on Amazon and some of the other online computer retailers in Australia, and the cheapest one that I can find is this guy right here. Now you'll notice that there's really no branding on it whatsoever. I do not know who makes this, but it was the cheapest and it gets pretty good reviews on Amazon. So I picked this up for about $35 Australian, which is pretty good considering that it has both Wi-Fi, both your 5 gigahertz band and your 2.4, as well as Bluetooth 4.2, which is sort of what I wanted, and for 35 bucks, I figured what the heck, had pretty decent reviews, so I figured let's give it a shot. Anyway, as you can see on the back, like I said, it's pretty plain Jane, there's not much to it, but you can see here just some of the specifications, blah, 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 blah. You'll notice down here, obviously it's made in China. We're looking at a AC 1300 megabytes per second PCIe Wi-Fi card. And that's pretty much it. Let's open it up and take a look. So when we open up the box, again, there's not much to it. Here's the actual card itself. I'll just set that off to the side for a moment. And let's see, we've got, this plate. What's in here? It looks like it's just a little screwdriver and some screws. And then we've got our little antenna or aerials or whatever the heck you want to call them. I believe they're about 6 inches or so. Anyway, let's see if there's anything else in the box. Okay, there is. And it looks like we have a little CD here. I'm assuming that's where the drivers are housed. Now I had a look on Amazon's comments, and a lot of people said it just automatically works when you're using Windows 10. It just sort of recognizes it, and there was no real driver installation necessary, so I'll have a look and see what this is. Now this is, I believe, so here you need to plug this in here, obviously, and then plug this into your motherboard in order to get Bluetooth to work, I believe. So we'll need that cable if I want Bluetooth, which of course I do. If we look at the card itself, it's pretty small, it's compact. It's got this EDUP on it here. I think I'm saying that properly. If I'm not, let me know in the comments. But basically, this guy has an Intel 7265 sort of chip. When I looked at it, I said, for the specs, I don't think I'd find a cheaper card. But anyway, like I said, it's going to be way better than the little dongles that I'm using because I believe my USB Wi-Fi dongle is only like 150 megabytes a second or something. It's really slow. So this will obviously be better performance provided that it works. And I don't have any doubt that it will, but I'll check the box off to the side for a second, but that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. Obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to find the PCIe slot on my motherboard and just slot this guy in, and we'll give it a go and see how it works, so stay tuned. Okay, so I've opened up my computer case, and please go easy on me in the comments for my total lack of cable management. I know I'm lazy. I don't have a see-through case or anything like that, so I don't really care what it looks like on the inside. I know it's a mess, but you can savage me if you want. I'm not gonna be offended. But anyway, if you watched my video, some of my previous videos on this particular build, you'll know that this computer is sort of a Frankenstein's monster of new pieces and salvage pieces and all that sort of stuff. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slot that PCIe card right there, and it's gonna pop out the back, and I'll install the aerials and everything, and I'll do that now, and I'll give you a little look as to what it looks like on the inside before I box everything back up and plug this bad boy back in. Okay, so I know my case is really dusty. You can, again, savage me in the comments for that if you want. But this is the PCIe wireless and Bluetooth card. You'll notice that it's got the jumper cable for the Bluetooth plugged into one of the USB headers. And yeah, it's nice and secure. Installation was pretty easy. So now what I got to do is plug this guy back in, fire him up, see if I need to download or install any drivers, or if, like some of the comments mentioned on Amazon suggests that, this guy just basically works right out of the box as soon as you plug him in. Anyway, let's find out. Okay, guys, so some good news. Basically, immediately, as soon as I turned on my computer recognized the new Wi-Fi card in there and connected to my network, which is called Troy and Abed in the modem. And it also is detecting my 5G network as well. I'm not sure why the reception on that one is so poor. It could be because I keep my PC under my desk, which I know is not the smartest thing in the world, but that's just where it is. Anyway, you can also see that the Bluetooth is working. It's actually connected to a tiny little mobile speaker right now, my little Beam speaker, and it is working. So I tested everything. It is working. Now, the thing with the Bluetooth was I needed to install the driver from the little CD. So luckily, because my PC is this sort of Frankenstein's monster of old PC parts, I still have a disk drive. And so I needed to pop this guy in, and basically the files were right there on the disk, and I was able to install it no problem. So everything was working, but Bluetooth wasn't working out of the box until I installed that driver. So that's pretty much it. That's going to do it for this video. The PCIe card that I got is cheap. It's $35. I'll leave a link down in the description in case you want to pick one up for yourself. But I'm pretty happy with the purchase. It seems to be working. Everything is a go. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. This is Gizmo Joe, signing off.